Good morning, guys. So it's currently Monday at exactly 7:43 in the morning. So it's 21st of November, Monday. So before we go with our topic for today, I would like to share with you one of my trades that I have that I took last Monday, so November the 14th. So let's go with our chart. Guys, so currently we are on a daily time frame, and as you can see, we are still on a bearish movement. So here at this area, the trade was placed last Monday. So I'm kinda positive with this analysis, since we have this area of liquidity top already by the market, and so I have the conclusion of market will start to move down, continue to the downside in relation to our bearish bias. So let's go to 1 hour time frame. So right there we have our, I guess here we have our buy side liquidity here. The old high. Oops, sorry about that. So this is our old buy side liquidity. Let me just make it a little bigger for you guys. And then we have our break of market structure here. Then we have our displacement. So at this area we can establish our fair value gap. So we have this gap and also another gap from here. Okay, so it was clear that this area is a gap that price will rebalance. So let's go and move to our 1 hour time 1 minute time frame to look for our entry level. So let me go back further. There we go. So right here, so since there we go. So we have our buy side liquidity at this area, or here it's better. We have our buy side liquidity here. We have, okay, let me look for, oops, here. Then we have our break of market structure at this area. There we go, broken by this. And then we can see here, this will be our fair value gap in this area. So we can see here that there is an imbalance or efficiency in distribution. So we're gonna use this as our fair value gap and position our entry. So normally I would use the high of the third candle as my entry level, and then the stop loss would just be around at this, just above the high of the first candle. However, you may use, like I've said, you can use this gap as your, or somewhere around here, your entry. But for me, I normally use this high of the third candle as my entry point or entry level. And then since we are expecting a reversal at this area, I actually expecting price will hit this this area before it moves to the downside. Okay, however, as you can see there, price hit our target or our entry level and then bounced back to the downside, then up again, and then continue moving to the downside. So I was actually happy within this time, or I'm on a positive note. and then move until up to this point under this level, and then move to the upside and eventually hit my stop loss. So this ended up as a losing trade. So the reason why, or the thought process behind why I did not manually close the trade here or somewhere around here is because I actually, when I put this position, or when I order this position, so I need to go to work, and since I have a 9 to 5 work, so this was actually a trade that I let develop on its own. So since I could have positioned my take profit at this area, or aim for a lowest hanging fruit, so it could be a winning trade, or somewhere around here, since we are expecting a reversal. So since within our daily time frame we have a reversal. However, probably because of the nature of my work, so I could have set my alarm at least at this area, so that I could receive an alarm that the price is almost hitting or crossing my target area. However, I think this is still a lesson for me, since we are still on a learning curve or on a learning process. So basically the game teaches us the lesson, and definitely I still consider this as a valid trade, not in the monetary aspect but in the psychology side of trading. Don't get me wrong, this area actually, market hit this area. It's just that it was hit by the following day. So this trade was taken November 14, so just by the following day, November 15, it was hit, and then price moved to the upside. So that's it for that trade. So it's, like I said, it's a losing trade. So, and this trade definitely teaches a lesson that would allow us to develop our trading methodology, our trading plan. So that would be a part of the game, absolutely. So this was the result of the trade. So we have lost 11.2 pips at this trade. So November the 14th sell position for a euro dollar, and so this was the ESR. So just kind of, this is the importance, or this is the value that I get from having your ESR. So you get the view of what's going on and where you currently are, and you have a high potential of adjusting, developing, tweaking, or refinement of your trading plan. Hello guys, so it's actually 12:50 in the afternoon already, so almost 1 p.m. and basically that trade leads us to our topic today. So how I stay motivated as a Forex trader. I don't think there is a one thing that keep me being motivated most of the time. Let's be honest, you're not gonna be motivated most of the time. In fact, you will be sometimes don't want to wake up early. You just you turn off your alarm clock and just hit the snooze button. But I think what makes you motivated is not just a single thing. It should be like a compound of many things you have to consider, or many points you need to have on your bucket. Well, for me, at least for me, first you have to believe on what you do. You have to believe on yourself. and it's possible. You know, you have to believe it's possible and understand that it's gonna be a long process. Hence, struggles would always be along the way. Difficulties that may easily put you down, that even sometimes, you know, it's too much, and sometimes it would even dress up as to stop and to give up is the only logical thing to do. But we have to remember that growth and comfort cannot coexist side by side, you know. That brings us to the second point that I'd like to share with you guys is, of course, understand the value of what you are doing. You know, you have to see, recognize the value, not the excuse that you may probably have, or it may probably what you intended to do. You know, in life, I remember this quote that I heard a couple days ago that says, in life there are only two pain that man suffer, or that man suffer from. It's first is the pain of discipline, and then the second is the pain of regret. So pretty much that's a self-explanatory, right? Our current situation would definitely a result of series of, you know, choices that we made in life. And the last thing that I like to share with you is you have to be your number one supporter. You have to give credit to yourself. Recognize the day-to-day life that you know, that you gone by, that you experience. Cheer yourself up, you know. Don't give up on your dreams. So as I write down here, whatever you do in life, whatever whatever the goal that you wanted to achieve, never ever give it back or give it up. You know, if life, or if difficulty hit you so hard, or hit you in the lowest possible way, don't give up. Always think that you're basically building up your dreams. And that being said, no one's gonna realize how important it is for you. It's just gonna be you. In relation to trading, people around you would not understand what you do, or would not appreciate what you do. You are always in your room, in front of your computer or your laptop, you know, doing the backtesting, doing the chart. It's a sad reality that, you know, sometimes even your family member would not appreciate it, would sometimes question what you do in life. Not the fault of their own, because at this moment, or at this point, you are playing a different game now. Hence, they don't see what you see. So I would say just don't give up, you know. You'll eventually get there. When? I don't know, but as much as you don't give up, you'll get there eventually. And I think that's yun lang naman. That's the things that I like to share with you guys for our weekly video. So by the way, thank you so much for those who reach out to me, giving appreciation, for those who, you know, leave a comment on the comment below. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. I genuinely appreciate you. I know we are just starting our channel, but definitely those comments, those likes, those views, absolutely um, keep me on moving forward. And one at a time, at least one at a time. You know. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much, and that would be all for this weekend. And hope to see you on the next week.